Welcome back to the final edition of Katherine's Connections. It's been a great 2 terms, and sadly, this upcoming June, I will be graduating and leaving my position as the graduate assistant. So, in keeping with Professor Finnan's Monday lecture, I would like to do my last lecture for you. So, after being an undergraduate and a graduate student here, what do I think you should know going forward for your next 4, 5, or 6 years at the university? So I've come up with somewhat of a top 10 list of things that I think you should focus on. You'll see that this isn't really connected to your business material. This is just more in general Drexel type things you should keep in mind. First of all, this is a big one for me. Don't complain about something, do something about it. I think a lot of times we encounter other peers and other students that we work with who are always complaining about things about the university or about LeBeau, and after a while it gets really old. I think you all are extremely gifted and extremely bright, and instead of complaining about something in the future, try to come up with a solution. The administration's really open to hearing all of your ideas and make it happen because it's your experience. You pay a lot to be here and you want to make it be the best it can be. Second, get involved. You'll be very glad that you did. It is a great idea to not only do something maybe LeBeau related like a LeBeau club, but also do something university-wide. Get involved maybe with the Honors College or a multicultural group on campus, because then you get to know not only the classmates you deal with on a regular basis, but people from other programs within the university. And having friends from all over the place just makes your experience that much better. This is more of a class one, but always glance at your notes from the previous class before you go to your next class. I think a lot of times with the fast terms, we lose track of what we've learned, and by even just looking at your notes from the class before for 5 minutes, you'll completely absorb all of the new material just that much better, and it'll happen so much faster for you. This is something I didn't always used to do, but I've been doing the past couple years, and it's been really helpful for me. Next is another class one. The first day of class, introduce yourselves to the people around you, the people sitting next to you. A lot of times, especially early on, you're in classes where there are a lot of students and it feels very, very big. Even by just introducing yourself to one more person, it makes the classroom experience feel a lot smaller and more intimate, and you make friends so much faster. Give yourself some quiet time. This means many different things for different people. For me, it means giving myself a little break after I come back from night classes and watching some really ridiculous television show. For some people, this is exercising or having some time to just sit and reflect. Whatever it is, give yourself that time to recharge your batteries and really learn to just relax a little bit. Everything will come so much easier, and you don't always feel like you're rushing around. This is another school one. Always try to buy your books before the term starts. You can go to the bookstore to see what maybe they're going to be offering for the next term, or you can go online, but nothing's worse than having to go to the bookstore the first day you get back and have to deal with all of the crazy lines, or having to wait really long for a book to be shipped to you. So try to get ahead of the game, see what books they're offering, and buy them in advance. Next, support your school. We hear a lot about the student ambassadors who give tours on campus. You don't even have to go that far. You can just be an ambassador for Drexel wherever you go. If you're in Disney World, if you have your Drexel t-shirt on, it's really neat because sometimes alums will come up to you and say, "Hey, I went to Drexel," and then you'll have a little conversation with them. You'll be surprised by how extensive our whole Drexel network is, and just do your part to continue that legacy. Next, be a good team member. I know it seems like something so simple and so easy, But as you go through your times at the university, you'll realize that certain people have developed reputations of not being easy to work with, or maybe they don't do their complete piece of the project. So don't be one of those people. You want to do your work in advance and just be as best of a team member as you possibly can. 2 more. My second to last one is no excuses. It's just easier to do the work that's given to you. We see a lot from other teammates or friends of ours who try to kind of navigate through the system and find shortcuts, whether it's copying somebody else's work or leaving something to the last minute and just doing it really fast. It's always, always, always easier to just do the right thing and do it first. Why go the extra mile and make up excuses or whatever when you could just do it right the first time and feel good about it? And finally, have no regrets. I think one thing I took from the most recent Olympics, actually Apollo Ono was very big about this. He wasn't upset that he didn't win the gold medals in his different events, because he knew that he did absolutely everything he could to make sure that he was prepared and ready to go. And this is something that you can apply to the assignments you hand in, the tests you study for, friendships. If you do everything to the best of your ability, it won't matter the result. You can then just focus on do I feel good about what I did, and be happy with what you've accomplished here. And for me, that's the big takeaway. You don't need to get a 4.0. A 3.0 might be the best you feel you can get, and you're happy with that. So keep your expectations in mind and shoot for the goals you want here. That's all for this week's edition of Katherine's Connections. I hope that you have a terrific spring term, and please keep in touch. Take care.